it'll still show up.
Well, I brought 4 of the polypropylene boxing katanas today. And then if Thomas brings his and you've got yours, we'll have 6. So I might make everyone do like a couple rounds of DOS Manos today. Yeah. So at the higher ranks and the mid ranks are all like, we feel good on the machete knife, we could do a bit more, but machete's feeling really good. But they're all like, none of us feel comfortable on DOS Manos except for Thomas. Yeah. And Thomas has been focusing on that since like day 1, so I get it. But yeah.
Yeah, so with this I've got to remember, out here's okay, like for defence.
Yeah, it pushes people back, but it also creates bigger holes.
But as I bring it back, I've got to come up.
Yeah.
Because too many times I bring it back.
And as you bring it back, I'm going to follow it back.
But I do, even then, I lean, so it looks close.
I would say a lot of people are like this, and then as they pull it in, almost go for the hands, like a thrust or like that. And as they pull it in, I just follow and just do like the hand follow stuff. So I'm like, even as you pull the hands back, a lot of the time I'm getting off, and you notice that if you've been out here, a lot of time this isn't pointing too much, or if it is here, but when you bring this back, people have it pointed way far out there. So even as it's coming in to get off there, I get off the middle, and once again it points the tip at you, and I'm rolling around it. So I'm like, that's fine. And if I don't feel comfortable, and I think you might actually get my hands, then I go over a block. Up like that. But you might try to go under, so you just got to be aware and know what you're doing with that. You've been pretty good with all that, to be honest. Yeah,
I was pulling back to here, leaning, thinking that's close to me. But it's got to be hands close.
This was probably close. But once you do attacks, this starts to drift. Where if you always bring it back up here,
but it's got to be hands.
Well, also, you know what I realized later is it means that you're automatically always blocking with the short section, which is more like the machete that we do as well. Where when it's on your ribs, you're blocking with the mid section, and I can power through a lot easier. Where if this is up here, I'm not powering through that. I mean, yes, your fingers are closer to getting hit, but if you have a bit of a lean and you know what you're doing, like hypo, like I think it's worth it. Once again, we didn't like it. Everybody's like, scratch your chin. I'm like, I'm not going to ever do that high guard. I like being low. I like my spines. Like,
well, we thought it was like up here.
Yeah,
like
the antenna.
But as soon as you're actually aiming at it.
Well, I think I was thinking of like, you know, his bunny ear thing that he does.
Drop
like that. Like, that's for tall fighters.
And it is very much straight down and back.
But like this, you can have such a good like angle on still. And like, no stomach or hand shots. It's all head shots. Like, all right.
Okay, and then I got to make sure I go wide. This feels so slow.
I know.
After you do.
And I feel so safe. I feel like I can just walk in. And even as I'm walking in, I'm like, as long as I'm ducking around, it's all good. I just feel like you got so much to hide behind as opposed to this. And like the knife is so flicky and fast, it's hard to track. This is so big that you can see every movement and you can see where it's going. Has Hunter done this one to you yet?
Not to me. I saw it last time in class.
And you can tell the arc that he's going to do. You can tell when he does this, it's going to go. Like, you can read. It's fast, but you can tell almost which quadrant it's going to come in. So as long as you're thinking like the right elastico, you can dodge it, and like it's interesting. A couple times, and also because his hands stay in the middle. So like I've seen a few people just like lean out here and just be like. So I was like, it's interesting. He will get it down. Like, he keeps experimenting with stuff, and he's doing it with technique. So like, it's good.
He will.
That's how you develop your own game. We just got to put it through the Ilustrisimo filter and the Floro filter, and the Anthony Lange filter, like.
And that filter. I'm back at that.
I hated when Ray does that. I'm like, no.
It's one of I got to move the feet more.
No, your feet are good. That's the same. This fixes your feet. Dos Manos forces you to do rellos.
I felt really flat then.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just hand sparring.
Still wing out.
Yeah.
You know what? Do the same thing we did in machete and knife. Come into medium without throwing.
Yeah.
Like get to a point where you go, I can safely come in here and exit and not feel like I'm just gonna die with a sniper shot. Once you can do that, then you can start playing with everything like range-wise.
So getting in that close though, I don't
have to be that close because we're a bit bigger. But like,
yeah, but I'm just.
Yeah.
I don't really want it down
where
here.
it's like where you can touch everything.
But you reckon just down this low?
Oh no, you can still be up here.
But then is that too threatening coming in that close?
No. Like, it's like I want us to get used to being like still be out here at the beginning.
Yeah.
Doing that. See, can we do this?
Yeah.
Do this. But I am gonna just go. And can I come through and bait? And I want you to almost go for that shot there.
Yeah.
And then I can go here.
Yeah.
And like, you know how when we did these kind of shots?
Kind of hold on.
Think about that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
And it doesn't have to be deep.
Yeah.
And you can do it with just the tip. And we don't have to be. We could almost be out here, which feels like pretty much Largo.
Yeah.
And then you could kind of go like little small, just little. Okay. Just see how you feel with it, defensive wise.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna just snooze that. Alright, we got 10 minutes.
Yeah, I might do smaller steps. I just feel like these bigger steps.
Think little movements. Just make sure you're still moving your head.
Yeah.
Even when I do those little ones, I have to be a little twitchy. I feel twitchy with the head, not as flowy as usual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also I want to keep that under the fence thing.
Yeah, that's it. And if you bait, still have it high, but then you can still drop it, but it's still almost armpit height.
Yeah.
I can still almost scratch my chin whilst baiting.
Yeah.
And then bring it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, see already?
Yeah.
You get used to those because people are great with these shots.
Yeah.
They're doing long ones. Everyone likes that kind of. I hate the one-handed ones. I hate doing them offensively. I don't see them as that much of a danger.
No.
It's loaded. I actually love when people do it because I follow it.
Yeah.
So I just go here and I go, you're screwed. and half the class, I dodge it nearly every time and they go, no, and run backwards going, no.
Yeah.
And they go, oh my God, I'm so happy you didn't kill me, coach. And I'm like, you got to stop doing those moves. Some people are good at it. Some people hide it. I'm trying to get everyone to do a slash first. So I'm watching everyone go low.
Yeah, it's too obvious.
Bang. And I was like, do a slash, then thrust. I'm like, you'll hide that. I won't see that then.
Oh yeah, that's a bad say.
That's what I mean. I'm like, yeah, exactly. I'm like, use the actual technique with it.
Yeah.
But already that 3, 4, 5, those little, that. Yeah. Spine. I think spine's back helps.
Yeah.
Because you'll go past, and then the spine's gonna help.
Yeah.
I'll cut, roof block. You almost alternate spines and roof blocks a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. And then normal blocks in between, as long as we're moving head. Feet still move.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
See, every time I've
See,
tried to
there, I didn't even see your attack. I just went, I need to start going open and make sure I get off the middle.
And because
just automatically it moved. Yeah. Interesting.
Okay.
I also thought I must be too defensive, so I've actually lowered. Yeah. So it's funny how the checklist, that's almost the beginning of my checklist, is that wide open ones.
Yeah.
And it just automatically hits hands and sets up stuff.
Is that twitching your hand or something?
No, I'm just fixing the...
Oh, it looks like you're shaking, like you're hurting your hand or something.
Oh, no. Yeah. And it's occasionally it's little bits of fluff and stuff in my...
Oh, okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
I thought it was with the clashing.
Oh, no, that's all good. Sorry. Once again, you're on the middle.
Yeah.
So mate, you did one at me.
Yeah,
one, two, bang,
yeah,
that.
Straight.
But if you even off one or two of those got slightly up, I couldn't get that. Yeah. Oh, nice. I was thinking about doing something else.
Yeah.
hands today, you killed me. like straight away.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably shouldn't be thinking about it in the middle of a combination, but it's kind of, you kind of have to a lot of times.
Yeah. I know. I still find these sort of slow and very open. I suppose it's a bait.
Do it less as a circle.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you're doing it as like
circular to straight.
Circular.
Yeah.
Where I'm punching.
Just punch.
I mean, I definitely go to the right more just because of the angle of the katana.
Yeah.
But if you punch your hands towards that tree and step that way with your right foot, it's just so much faster.
Yeah, just go.
Yeah, exactly. Try not to go through though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go and stop.
Yeah, and see what happens
there. And a lot of time you move.
Yeah.
And it puts the tip there.
Yeah.
Because I've aimed to stop here, but if you move even a little bit, that's there. And now,
straight.
Where yours goes to here.
Yeah.
And then if you try to
it's
go for
not
a stab, I see it come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Things stop.
Yeah, like, slash and stab.
Yeah.
But this is a good one.
Yeah, it's the 1 or 2 Ilustrisimo jab punch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Well, snooze that for 5.
Yeah.
Mine's gonna go off. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, we'll do another 5, then we'll run to class. It's been good though.
Yeah, it's alright. I mean, this is...
All it's telling me is to stop thinking about offense, focus on defense and your footwork. It's still head movement. But to be honest, that's not really anything new to me. I feel like my feet were worse than usual today. But once again, I'll see on camera why. Might just be tired. Yeah, we have rusty days occasionally.
I was better when I'm thinking come down further behind here.
Yeah.
Like focused on that. And my feet naturally
when
go the
really
right way.
rolling around.
So I'll go back to that for a minute because at the moment
it's funny how like sometimes just changing the wording in your head, like we said before, instead of thinking bring the hand back, think load, and changes your reaction. You actually bring it all the way back there.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe think like slight different mentality might help.
Oh, now my hands are...
Sorry.
Yeah.
Too much offense.
Once again, it's sort of baiting to open.
Yeah,
we
that's
weren't very open.
As I was saying, we weren't, but as long as you're still covering up as you come in. As you come in, more upright and more close to your chin.
And get under.
But you can, and then we can still do that out here. Yeah. But if that's not working, then I open. And you're like, yeah.
Walking in and out, so beating me straight away.
I'm doing the
I was
start.
still,
Shit. Tweaked my ankle a little bit on one of those.
Like I punch, but then I feel like
I'm realizing we're both doing it, and at the last second I'm changing mine to an X.
Yeah.
Like number 5, like change the angle.
Yeah,
because I'm realizing we're almost both punching out towards our hands, and I'm like, I need to some kind of scoop or angle change to protect my hand. Or I'm having to cancel at the last second, and it feels like I'm whipping it, or it really just feels like I'm like, scooping it. The feet have to be attached. You must be hitting my super a lot, because every second or third time we stop I have to realign the thing.
Give me a target.
I don't want to rely on it though.
Nah.
You're on the middle too much.
Yeah.
But you know what it is? You're not winging out still.
Yeah.
You're doing this and you're getting off the line, back to the middle. Off the line,
I'm doing the V.
back to the middle. You're doing the V and you're coming back to the middle, which is why just then I was like, I'm just going to do this because your head's going in and out, but you're coming back to that spot.
Yeah.
So I'm like, but if you wing out, so if you lean that way, and then see, I can't do anything there. Yeah. And even if I change and follow you, you're defensively all right, and then I die. Yeah. So I'm like, it's the second step of the Dorello.
Okay.
Yeah. But to be honest, like, what's good is that this is the weapon that shows that the most.
Yeah.
Because I'll notice your tip.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if you're doing Dorellos, it's always kind of pointed at you. But if you're just going here
it's not
and back,
moving.
it kind of just stays up play. Yeah.
Just you doing that, there was gaps everywhere.
That's what I mean.
But when you were down, it's like there's nothing.
I mean, I'm still having to be wary of your offense because you have good offense and timing.
Yeah.
But it means I can see gaps, so I'm eventually finding a way to get to them. I was going to get around the offense because then the gaps are there. But if you close the gaps, then I'm going to get around offense and defense. So,
defensively, you fixed a lot.
Well, we look very loaded doing that.
I keep float. That's been my game today. Is just float in and out of range, defensively sound, but loaded the whole time. So that when eventually
doing this, I was just going, who's coming over?
I've been looking for it. I mean, but your defense, every time I've gone to the point, your head's just floated, or if your head's in the right spot, or like where I can hit it, you just move out of range where I can't. Like defensively, you're good.
It's just not alarm. It's all right.
Next hit will stop.
See, I don't feel like I'm opening you up at all.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like
I feel like I've got my defense down and I can just chain offense.
I feel like it's all
and I'm not doing it detrimentally where I'm just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm testing and looking, but I feel like I can almost keep the pressure on you with the star footwork and just play attacking you.
Just for 1 second, I'm just going to go wider. I just feel like there should be more.
Yeah, see, those ones, and then that step, that went about that much, like 6 inches longer than I thought because of your footwork.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it looks like it's going to be here and not reach, and then all of a sudden, that extra, the step, even though you're going like wide, it messes with my range. There's a few times recently where I've gone to do something like this, and you've done one of those steps, and I've had to go, whoa, like, and I was already coming forward, and then I had to throw myself back.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I think you're right. The wider shots will cancel me and give me openings that are more predictable for your defense.
Yeah, because I'm walking into narrow, so you're just lining up.
I think one thing, it's that V. The V is a problem. The moment you start winging out, so like if you think wide, and then like you can do the V, if it's, as long as it's not, the tip's not the front. So if you go back here to the tip, back here to the tip, and it's like this kind of V, that's dangerous. But if it's this kind of V, and it's the front, where you're going out here, and then you can go back out here, and even then you're coming back in the middle.
I just feel like when I'm doing these, I'm too close.
Yeah.
Whereas when I do the step, I can do the step from here. Like I can go out here. Whereas if I'm here and I try to punch,
I think when you've been doing it here, you've been too narrow.
Yeah.
So then when you, even if you pivot, you're in range.
Yeah, you just
and I can still get you and stuff. Where when you're further out, you get to go wider. And now you're wider when you do the Dorello pivot, you're actually safe with like. I think it's the angle. It's like Monromi saying like 30 degrees, not 45, and that extra 15 makes it. And then the Dorellos are on a 45, but I think you've been going like 30, 25.
If you're only just
a little too vertical.
If it's only just that.
Yeah, it looks like you're going forward.
Yeah, but
not out.
Yeah.
And then here, if I pivot and you go for something. I mean, I have a Lugard range here, where I think you've been going here, which is really good to set up stabs. But now even if I pivot, you're in range and you're leaning or like trying to get back, but it's still in range. So I think that's it.
Yeah, I'll do that small leap more.
Yeah.
And just extend it out.
Easy. Well, we'll do this in class tonight. We'll have to have.
All right, cheers, man.
Cheers, man. Legend. Alrighty. No, that was good. It's alright. Keep focusing on the feet.
Yeah.